What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the
Woo!
podcast. Samurai Blitz here for another episode, guys. So it has been a crazy week, but yeah, we've been a little absent a little bit. John's been pushing out some good shorts. So a lot of good shit happened on this address that Trump gave to the world and to the Congress, and it was a shit show on the left, but it was a party on the right. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. John, how was your week, brother?
That was a good one. A shit show on the left and a party on the right. Well, I'm still fucking sad for all Texas peeps out there because Lone Star is just not in our city right now. I don't know what happened. They said they're changing breweries, and I don't know. I got another Texas beer, and I got the Shiner, so I'm a little sad right now, man. I need my Lone Star back.
I found two in my humble. I was like, "What the fuck?" Bam! I grabbed them.
12 packs.
Two Lone Stars left.
Oh, like 24 pack?
No, like
24?
two 12-ounce cans left in my
12
garage.
ounce? Holy shit! They're selling them. They're selling them singles now. That's
No. I had two left over, I guess, in the back of my humble fridge.
My humble fridge.
So I was like, "Oh fuck!" I just grabbed those for tonight. I was like, "I'm gonna drink these tonight. I'm not gonna do Yingling right now."
Yeah, you got to get those humbles. You got to get every now and then. You got to have a humble and just relax.
Every now and then, you got to go to your humble and grab out a couple humbles
and get a humble and you chug it, and then you fucking just rage all night, and then you wake up in the morning, go to work, and then you quit.
That's the goal. That's our goal.
Well, yes, dude, it was fucking good. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I love to see Trump just shit on the damn Tom.
Dude, he was just shitting on them, just man. Like teabagging them, especially to Laura, Warren. What was her name? Elizabeth Warren.
Pocahontas. Dude, the thing that makes me mad is nobody's upset that this bitch faked being a fucking native. Faked this shit for so long, got her college scholarship off of this, and then made a fucking book called Pow Wow Chow that she stole from a native.
Yeah, even Crowder talked shit about it.
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Yeah, and it's like, bitch, you did all this shit, and everybody's just mad. Like, I started seeing posts saying, "Oh man, this is the first racist remark said on the Senate floor." Him calling a fake ass native Pocahontas is what really that tipped you over. That was the edge right there.
That was the tipping point.
Dude, fuck Elizabeth Warren and her dumbass, dude. Yeah, did you see that shit? All those senators posted, the 22 senators.
No, I didn't. I didn't bother. I mean, it was just I just watched it for the address, and that I pretty much just left it like that.
Not the address. It was they all posted this thing together where they're all saying the same shit about inflation.
Oh, yeah. They're all saying the same thing, and Elizabeth Warren was the only one who kind of like made it like a little bit different. But if they all were rambling the same script.
Yeah, they're all rambling on inflation. So I want to show that first because dude, that was like I think it was a day before the actual.
I think it was a day or two
before the speech, right?
Yeah, because I think who was it? Dvory Darkin covered it, and I think Tim Pool did too.
Oh, everybody was covering it.
Yeah,
I posted it right away because it came out in the early daytime, and it was all. And this is the thing that's pissing me off too, because now all of a sudden, all of them are starting to like cuss. Have you noticed that? Like they're all starting to say like shit and oh fuck that and like oh Jasmine Crockett, bro, god damn, what an embarrassment to Texas. I can't stand that woman, and it's like they're just pushing her on us now. Like she's just in the algorithm, I guess, and she's there, bro. We're gonna have to deal with that one. That one's just like the squad.
She's another plant. That's all she is.
Oh, dude, she's definitely a plant. And then she was all saying like, "Shit, I walked out." And we're gonna watch that later. And then it's like, bitch, you're from a fucking Ivy League school. You've been privileged your whole life. You don't talk like this.
Like you ain't no real ghetto. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, like I mean, you could go to anybody I know. And they'll tell you that's the way the motherfucker talks all the time. Like I know, bitch, you don't talk like that. I know.
The thing is, just like why would you want to act ghetto like that?
Because it riles up her
for her constituents
like,
or something.
Oh, she's one of us. She's one of us. We was kangs.
They can smell the fake on her, bro.
Nah, dude, the propaganda's strong with these people, bro.
But they're stupid.
Bro, they have strong propaganda, man, and I doubt it that they would kind of even see through it. But let's go ahead and watch this. I saw this the other day, and oh my god, I was like, are you serious? It just reminds me of like when they pull up all those news stations doing the same shit. It's exactly the same. Whoever gave them their talking points, I guess they didn't tell them, hey, maybe we should change words.
That's probably SNL.
You know what would be a good idea? If y'all kind of change those words up a little so we don't all sound like dipshits. But
only one did it.
They didn't.
Prices down starting on day one.
I'll take it. I only could take so much of that stupidity, but that just shows you they all do the same thing and they all stand up and then they all sit down. And let me tell you about the eggs. And I don't know if you saw that, but they were their form of protesting before was supposed to be they were all gonna go with egg crates and kind of like wave them in the air. And it's like, do you not know where that shit started? It started in your administration. Trump's been in office like, what was it, 46 days or 47? What did he say?
46, I believe.
46 days. The egg shortage has been a thing for a while. How the fuck are you gonna blame Trump for this? This is on you. Like, you're owning yourselves. Do you not? Am I going fucking crazy here? Oh my God, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone sometimes. Like
there was a lot of controversy. They said they were supposed to bring someone who got fired from the federal government and to bring them as a guest, and
bring them.
I think there was like one more that they were gonna do. I forgot. So I forgot who I was listening to. They were talking about the ideas that they were all giving out. I'm like, dude, no. What they should just do if they were gonna just do that and cause a commotion, you might as well just done what the AOC did and just not even show up and invite one of your constituents, a lucky member of regular society, to come to the people's house and just, maybe they might have more decorum than they did, but. I don't know.
Actually, that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean, I thought the same thing. Like, to be honest, man, even all those things and State of the Unions, I could do away with all that shit. It's just grandstanding on both sides. They both just go and like, let me show you like how it's kind of like the Oscars and the Emmys. It's just an ass kissing contest, and I could care less about it. I'd rather like, hey Trump, why don't you go? Like, I know the motherfucker works like crazy. Don't get me wrong, but I'd rather like, hey man, why don't you go work on y'all shit and then or take a rest because you've been working all day. Trump's a workaholic, and we all know that. Just I hate when people say he just spends all his time doing nothing. Like, you're an idiot, bro. That dude don't sleep.
That was Joe Biden.
Yeah,
he has most vacations.
I just think, like, dude, I don't know about you, but I could care less about all that shit. Just, I mean, I guess you got to have like a one time a year, like, hey, these are accomplishments. But I don't know, man. State of the Unions and all that shit. Like, even,
I love them. I love State of the Unions.
I don't care too much for them. I mean, they're good sometimes. I get it, but I'm not. I'll watch it.
I like watching. I mean, I'd rather watch that than the Emmys or the Grammys. I don't give a fuck about the Hollywood actors, but
no.
I mean, it is good for the people who aren't like internet savvy and they don't really get news off of that. They get it from the television. It's a good way to like learn what's been going on in the country, and like you hear it from the horse's mouth too. So.
Yeah, but they don't even believe what they say because the news just comes right back out and says, "Oh my God, that was the most divisive."
Well, I mean, the more level-headed people are the ones who are going to understand. It's the propagandist believers, the sky is falling believers is the ones that follow all that shit, step in line, like that.
Dude, there's a lot of chicken littles out there, bro.
Oh, I know.
There's a lot of chicken littles out there. The propaganda is intense. Now the one thing I do love about Trump is he can make the liberals. He can make the Democrats, let's just go with Democrats. He can make them look so small and so idiotic and so fucking petty. It's amazing how he can just make them so fucking angry that they just will fuck themselves over, because you saw like they didn't stand up for the little boy JD that got, which was a heartfelt moment. I was like, oh man, this is I was like, oh, who's cutting onions? It's like, hey, are you crying? Shut up, bitch!
Don't look at me.
Don't be just standing there. Don't look at me, bitch. Fuck you. How about that?
The whole thing, all of them were just pretty freaking amazing too.
You're just yelling at your wife. Like, are you fucking crying, you pussy?
You're trying to break me down.
He just fucking spousal abuse after that. And so what happened to JP? Oh, he's gone, bro.
Dude, I'm pretty sure like my neighbors like were hearing me, and I was like clapping all loud, like woo, fucking cheering and shit. Like when they show Lauren Boebert, I was like, whoa.
Oh, dude,
yes,
that bitch is fine, bro.
Oh, dude, she looks amazing.
It was all over Trump's nuts too. I was like,
oh yeah, she smelled the pheromones on that one.
Yeah, Trump's gonna lay that orange fucking mushroom on her face. I bet.
He better. She's like 5'1". She's like a short thing. Ooh, but she's gorgeous.
She's a bad bitch, bro, for sure. But yeah, man, I just love how they didn't stand for the guy that got sent home. What was his name? Eric something.
Yeah, they brought him back from Russia.
Yeah, they didn't stand for him. They didn't stand for the boy. They didn't
Or
stand for
Lakin Riley.
Riley's mom and sister, I believe. They didn't stand for the other mom. I don't know. She had like an Asian name. I remember. I think that
The
was
one
the
with
one.
the child was tied up and
Yeah, the one that
murdered.
got
Yeah.
tortured and murdered. They didn't stand for anybody, bro. Anybody. And it was like, bro, y'all look bad.
A
The whole
few of them
time.
did. I think like 3 or 4, because you saw them too. They were kind
Yeah,
of
but
only a small little a pinch of them were standing up, and that was very like okay honorable of them to do that too. But like the rest of them, yeah, they were just spiteful fucking evil fucking idiots, bro. Like why would you do that?
But that's what I'm saying. He makes them look so bad, and they don't even realize it, and they think they owned him. Like they're like, we owned him. We walked out. Al Green's such a fucking
Oh, dude.
idiot, bro. God, I can't stand. He's the idiot that just was over there trying to impeach Trump already when it's second term. Like I'm impeaching Trump with his little cane. He
It's
thinks
like
he's
man,
fucking,
like it's his second week in office. Why are you trying to impeach the guy?
I know. I'm impeaching him. Why? Because he was breathing. And
Shut
I know
up.
you know who else breathes? Fascists. That's who. And
Dude,
dictators.
but I like how the Speaker Johnson just went straight up and just said he just handled it because after he kicked them out, a lot of the Dems kind of like, oh shit, they just like sat back and like, yeah, okay, well, that our plan B is gone.
Yeah, and they're talking about decorum, and that was the most divisive speech. What are you talking about? He was just pointing out the obvious, like because as we can all see, they came in all pink because they were protesting about women somehow because
Yeah.
of they were protesting women, but somehow they voted against men being in women's sports. So I don't
Yeah,
know how
they
that
didn't even stand for
correlates.
that. So
Yeah, I don't know how that correlates. And then on top of that, they had their little ping pongs. I've been shitting pancakes for a week. No, what did he say? I've been shitting pancakes ever since. Like they had their little fucking dildo ping pong.
ping pong
No, but
paddle.
what's the paddle? There you go. They had their little ping pong paddles while they're shitting pancakes, and they ain't doing nothing with them other than doing those fucking what was it? Elon Musk steals and
Musk
safe
steals and
Medicaid and like
false or whatever, false safe Medicaid.
oh yeah, false. Some of them have
And
false.
stupid Talisha, whatever her fucking name is, had a little white house. She was like
Yeah.
chanting her fucking things. They're like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. No one cares.
she had it, that little thing, right? And then that stupid bitch in the beginning had that one. This is not normal. Yeah,
Oh, like dude, I like how the dude just ripped it out of her fucking hand, just threw it, and like, bitch.
this ain't normal. None of this is normal. Like that shit that your policies that you are trying to push forward on the American people are not normal. And obviously they're not because the American people fucking voted against you. How do you not see that? Nobody even thought, like, let me reflect a little bit on what we've done the last couple of years. It's just like, fuck it, we're going full in. We're woke. We're gonna push fucking illegal immigrants. We're gonna push, men and women sports, transgender kids, chopping off their weenases and their tits, and all kinds of fucking terrible policies. And the people have already resoundingly said, we don't like that shit. We don't want that. And they just don't listen. So I guess that's the route they want to take. They just want to keep digging their hole deeper and deeper, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, and what was that one guy who said like the first rule of digging holes is stop digging when you're in one, stop digging. I'm like,
They're all, we'll
half
take
these
our way
fuckers,
out.
they're just going in there and just,
Dude,
I don't know,
and then,
dude. It's I can't even wrap my mind around their whatever their universe is about. It's just
I don't even
so
know.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what planet they're on anymore.
It's
And
not
then,
even it's not on the soul. It's just I'm gonna tell you that one.
then
They're
the
gone, bro.
Canadians
They're
are getting
gone a
all
long time ago.
The Canadians are getting all ballsy. You see that? Ah, yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, the Canadians are getting real ballsy. It's like, bitch, the only reason your dollar is even valuable right now, like the way if we picked it up because of NAFTA, we helped you, we subsidized everything that you got. Um, they're the WNBA to our NBA. Like that's what they are.
Yeah.
Like we subsidize them, dude. We will hurt you way more than you will hurt us. I don't know what they're trying to do. We're getting these fucking $billion deals with Japan or with Taiwan. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff going on. He announced all that during the speech. I thought it was pretty good. I did like when he was talking about I could cure the worst cancers. I could clean up the streets, and these people will not clap for me.
Yeah, they still won't clap for him.
And yeah, he showed it. Like, bro, you're never gonna clap for me. All of it was pretty good. I think it went on a little too long. Like, it's like, god damn it, like it don't have to be that long. But I mean, other than that, it was good, man. I enjoyed it.
It went really fast for me. I think I was just enjoying it too much. I'm like, yes.
It's good to see Trump shit on them every now and then. And
He put on a show, dude. I mean, that's all it was.
yeah, it was good. And I love the one thing I really liked is he did the Lake and Riley act, so that one's already done a long time ago. But one of the new things he did was that executive order where he made that sanctuary that animal sanctuary, and he put it under that name of that little girl that passed away. I thought that was really cool, man. I was
That was
like, damn.
badass, dude. Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a
it was
zoo
like,
and wildlife preservation or something like that.
yeah, and I was damn, like that's actually really cool.
That's
I know
fucking
nothing's
G
gonna
right there.
bring, yeah, I know nothing's gonna bring your kid back, and that's terrible. I know nothing can like that's a hold. It can be filled. Um, but yeah, just knowing that your daughter's name's gonna live,
It's
and
gonna live on, brother.
it's gonna live on in history by by having that name on there for the rest. I mean, till it's no longer there. That's pretty fucking amazing. I like that. I hope that mother finds some way of starting her life over. But I mean, shit. I can imagine that's one of the worst things that can happen to you. So I don't think that's happening. But at least she has something something tangible she could see every day and kind of honor her daughter. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. I mean, the whole thing was amazing. I liked it.
Hmm. Can you imagine if a Democrat fucking did that with a brain cancer survivor, a little black kid that's done all that, and they gave him an honorary, like whatever it may be that he was into, and the Republicans just sat on their hands and did nothing.
Oh,
Dude,
they
all
would've
the
crucified
headlines
them
would
all.
be racist Republicans don't stand for black brain cancer child, and yeah, it would be just on the news on a loop right now, dude.
Yeah, like I was watching Officer Tatum. He's a podcaster, and
I know he is, yeah.
he was showing this one news article, this one website he goes to, and it compares left to right, and it shows all the propaganda on how the left showed Al Green getting kicked out, and how the right showed it, and it was like the right showed it as just being disruptive and quorum, and the left was like Trump kicked him out because he was speaking, and like they're just making it like worse than it was. And I forgot what website it was. I was gonna tell you about it to bring it up on the podcast, but fuck, I forgot. The name of
Yeah,
it.
I mean, well, they're trying to bring up when what was her name, the hot one, Bobart? No, what's her, huh?
Lauren Boebert.
Bobert. They were trying to bring up when Bobert and Marjorie Taylor Greene did that to Biden,
Yeah,
but
but
they
that's like
didn't.
that
They
was
didn't
nothing.
continue. They did do that, and I thought that too. It's like, bro, you don't have to yell. Just talk about it later. I think it's kind of childish. Like, control your emotions. This is government. Like, you're a government official.
Well, I mean,
Learn to control your emotions, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't like it when they did it. I didn't like it when I just think like, what are you gonna? Or why show up if you're just gonna be a disruption? I don't like that shit. So I'm not.
well,
A
I mean,
fan.
like, yeah, I agree on you. Like, yeah, have decorum because you're supposed to be a professional for the people.
Yeah,
But at the same time, like those were whole two different reasons of why they shot it. Lauren Boebert shot it out because
yeah, 'cause, like,
he refused to mention the 13 killed in the Afghanistan withdrawal or in that
no,
bombing.
no. They started yelling
Bombing.
Laken Riley.
Yeah, no, that was Marjorie Taylor Greene started telling because he didn't pronounce Laken Riley's name right.
Yeah,
That's
he
why
did.
Marjorie Taylor Greene yelled. Boebert yelled because she was like 13 of them because she was talking about the three 13 people who got
Yeah,
killed in the
Afghanistan.
explosion. That's when she spoke out, and this other guy was like liar during the Obama one.
Oh,
But
that
like,
was an old one.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
that one. And
they showed that too. The thing was, is like they made a comment and they sat their asses back down. They didn't get kicked out of Congress. Sergeant at Arms had to come out. This guy did. He was standing up, just fucking waving his fucking cane like a madman. So those are two different little things. But yes, I do agree that they should have some type of quorum because you are a professional. You are the one representing the people that you are your constituents. So you need to show some decorum all the time.
Yeah, where that was the thing. The one that they were trying to show, the one that actually got real hardcore and yelling and all that. So that was one of the fathers of the 13 Fallen, and he yelled and yelled and yelled, and then he walked himself out.
He escorted himself out.
Yeah, he escorted himself out, but the security was coming. But I mean, that was a father of a fallen. I mean, you can't blame the guy. He's pissed the fuck off. I'd be pissed
dude.
too. I know.
Imagine the emotions going through his head. You know what I thought of? I thought of The Simpsons where Lisa was like, "There is no Kane in Citizen Kane." That's literally what I was thinking of when I saw the dude like waving his cane. I'm like, it's like Citizen Kane.
That's too. Dude, it just Grandpa Simpson yelling at the fucking sky. Yay, young. What is this? It says old man yells at the clouds or something like because he's just all pissed off. But anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead and watch some of the highlights of this whole Trump address, and I picked a couple of little places I thought that were pretty interesting.
1 month gain ever recorded.
Mr. President.
A 41-point jump.
Oh, that hammer. Look it.
Members are directed to uphold and maintain decorum in the House and to cease any further disruptions. That's your warning.
That's your warning, motherfucker.
Look at JD's fucking face, bro. Okay, one of the things I noticed, JD had that mean mug the whole time.
Oh, dude,
especially
he
when
was
they
mean
didn't-
mugging everybody.
when
Like,
they
all right,
didn't stand
motherfucker,
up-
we got your names.
When they didn't stand up for that boy JD, he was just like, motherfucker. He had that death stare on him. I was like, damn, JD, what's going on, buddy?
That's Trump's boy. That's his number 2. That's our number 2 right there.
Let's check it out.
Members are engaging in willful and continuing breach of decorum, and the chair is prepared to direct the Sergeant at Arms to restore order to the joint session.
Kick his ass out.
I like that one guy. He's all like,
Look at JD's like, kick his ass out again.
yeah.
And like, sit down already. You already fucking been warned. You're just doing this for, this is all.
This is a
all
show.
Donkey Pony show, bro.
He's like, I'm gonna lead the way for
Mr.
everyone.
Green,
Follow
take your
me.
seat. Take your seat, sir. Take your seat.
He has no mandate.
mandate.
Yes, he did, you stupid bitch.
Finding that members continue to engage in willful and concerted disruption of proper decorum, the chair now directs the Sergeant at Arms to restore order. Remove this gentleman from the chamber.
Oh, Trump is cool.
Hey, Mike Johnson laid down the law, man. Fuck it. He don't even need his cane.
Hell nah. I know he's just walking. That's just for sure.
He's sponsored.
Yeah, so he does walk out. A couple people walk out after him.
Like that
Yeah,
guy. He's gonna be-
man. Screaming at the sky. Look at all his like. Oh.
Members are directed to.
All right, so that was the beginning part of just the shit show that was soon to come. Let's go ahead and watch this part. I like this part of the speech.
People elected me to do the job, and I'm doing it.
He's doing the job, everybody.
Hey guys, he's doing it.
That would have been us. Just random comments. He's doing it.
Hey, stand up. I'll be the hype guy. I don't give a fuck.
We'll be the yo leaders.
In fact, it has been stated by many
No, this
that the
part.
first month of our presidency, it's our presidency, is the most successful in the history of our nation.
Bro, you know he
By
just
many.
tried to piss off the Dems.
Yeah. He keeps looking at them too.
Look at he's just staring at him in the face. Oh, man.
And what makes it even more impressive is that, do you know who number 2 is? George Washington. How about that? How about that? I don't know about that list, but we'll take it.
I don't know about that list, but we'll
I don't know, but we'll take it.
People say, I'm number
I don't
one.
say that. They say that.
People say my dick's real big, but you know, I think it's
That's
average.
what they say. I don't say that.
Fucking Trump, dude. He's fucking nasty, bro. He would just talk shit all the time. Oh, dude, I just this dude. I love when he just you know they're gonna be talking about that forever. He said he was better than George Washington. Oh my god, what a fucking piece of shit this guy.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen? They're gonna pull their racist shit in there too.
Oh yeah, that'll probably be he is like George Washington. He had slaves.
Yeah, he had slaves. And Trump's family never owned slaves. He was the first president to not own slaves or
Yeah, that's-
family, generations.
Let's go ahead and watch this arrow.
And once again, I look at the Democrats in front of me, and I realize there is absolutely nothing I can say to make them happy, or
Nothing,
to make
Trumpy.
them stand or smile or applaud. Nothing I can do.
No.
I could find a cure to the most devastating disease, a disease that would wipe out entire nations, or announce the answers to the greatest economy in history, or the stoppage of crime to the lowest levels ever recorded. And these people sitting right here will not clap, will not stand, and certainly will not cheer for these astronomical achievements. They won't do it, no matter what. Five times I've been up here. It's very sad, and it just shouldn't be this way.
Look at this. Look at this. Musk steals. What is he?
Lifeless,
steals with
lifeless.
dedication? He hasn't
Look
been
at
up- dedication. Oh, good idiot.
You know Bernie Sanders is sleeping there.
The retard signs. I'm doing something.
So, Democrats sitting before me, for just this one night, why not
like this
join
part.
us in celebrating so many incredible wins for America? For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
They said this was very divisive. He pulled out the olive branch to kind of come together. Let's celebrate today and let's work together to make America great again. And they continue to fucking boo him and all that. I think they booed him a total of like 20 something, 30 times, dude. So what is he supposed to do? Just keep fucking trying to talk with them? Like, no, at some point you gotta say, all right, this is a lost cause.
Yeah, we tried.
Just do it. It's
I mean,
stupid, bro.
I mean, he literally tried everything. He tried and did. And I didn't even try. He did everything.
Bro,
oh,
go ahead.
No, like he put it up pretty plainly. I mean, it's everything he's done. They still won't give him a quick clap or a stand, and don't even stand for him. He's saying stand for the success that we have done for America, and they still won't do that.
Nah, they ain't never gonna do that. But that's the thing, man. Like I just tired of all that
TDS, brother.
Yeah, TDS, EDS, they have it all right now. So let's go ahead and go to this part. I thought this part was pretty good. Yeah, all those fucking generals there. Look at Pocahontas just texting away.
We've ended weaponized government where, as an example, a sitting president
this is the part.
is allowed to viciously prosecute his political opponent, like me. How did that work out? Not too good. Not too good.
Dude, I was falling off my sofa when I fucking heard that.
Look at that white. This white guy. Whoever this white guy is, dude, that dude's a badass.
He's
like his biggest fan.
All government censorship and brought back free speech in America. It's back.
Thank you, Elon Musk.
Look, and none of the Dems clap for free speech.
We got a few.
I guess their only argument is what is their argument? Like,
they don't have an
speech was
argument.
never gone. I guess that's the only one I could see.
No, they could be like, we're still oppressed.
We're so oppressed. But I love how he did that, man. It didn't work out too good for you. Look at where you're at.
Too
Look
good.
where am I
Not
standing?
too good. He's like pointing at them.
Yeah. So, anyways, these stupid bitches wear all pink to be in solidarity with women. When they fucking, again, I gotta say this one more time, they voted to put men in women's sports. Do you really care about women? Do they really care about women?
No.
I don't think so. But yeah, let's go.
They can't even define what a woman is.
That's too hard, Chris. Come on, I ain't a biologist.
2 days ago, I signed an order making English the official language of the United States.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love that one. We got RFK. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get completely tonight. Yeah.
I renamed the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Woo! Yes, sir.
Out of that, I could care less about that, but yeah, I guess.
I don't give a shit. I love it. We need more America.
Look at people. Now let's go ahead and watch this part. I love this part.
To further combat inflation, we will not only be reducing the cost of energy, but we'll be ending the flagrant waste of taxpayer dollars.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like. I want to
Now
hear
you
that.
gotta fucking pass that through Congress, motherfuckers, because they ain't doing shit right now until you pass it through Congress. Get that shit done. Don't be paying lip
And to
service.
that end, I have created the brand new Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE.
Doge.
Perhaps you've heard of it. Perhaps.
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 There's our boy Elon.
Which is headed by Elon Musk, who is in the gallery tonight.
Oh hell yeah.
Look at that hottie. She's all wet for that guy.
Hell yeah. She goes, let me see that billionaire.
I got the richest man next to me.
Give me that billionaire toadies.
Her cleavage gets getting lower and lower.
You just come back to her. She's all sucking his
Thank you,
dick.
Elon.
It's like, what?
He's working very hard. He didn't need this. He didn't need this.
He didn't need it.
Thank you very much.
Bro,
We
but when you
appreciate
think about that though, for real, like a lot of these Republicans, like you see Donald Trump. Now a lot of them do need this. Don't get me wrong, but you see Elon Musk, like these are people that are making big impacts, and they didn't need this. Like Trump was living a great life. Elon was living a great life. God
Yeah.
damn. Richest man in the planet. And he's like, fuck it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something good with myself, and I'm gonna help like save America, dude, from this tyrannical fucking left Marxist movement that's going on. And that's what he did.
Yeah, I mean, he's trying to better the world by making it cleaner, and now he's trying to save the world by, or America in this case, by fucking finding where all the fraud's at.
We're implementing free speech, finding fraud, saving ourselves from debt and everything else. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this.
Appreciate it. Everybody here, even this side, appreciates it, I believe.
They get all mad.
Where
They
the
just
little
don't
signs
want
at?
to admit that. Just listen to some of the appalling waste we have already identified.
I love this part.
$22 billion from HHS to provide free housing and cars for illegal aliens.
You scumbags.
$5
You
million for
motherfuckers.
diversity, equity, and inclusion scholarships in Burma. $40 million to improve the social and economic inclusion of sedentary migrants.
Ugh.
Nobody knows what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Sedentary
$8
migrants.
million to promote LGBT.
Sedentary is, if I'm not mistaken, sedentary
know
is
what it
when
is,
you
Sean.
stay in one place. Because I know I used to teach that with the Native Americans. Yeah, trending to spend much time seated somewhere inactive. So that's what that is. When I heard that, I was like, he doesn't know what that is. Come on, Trumpy. But yeah, so I guess it's migrants that are not going to go anywhere. Because we used to, when I used to teach that with Native Americans, sedentary means like they don't go, they're not nomadic, you know. So you have like
Nomads,
nomadic
yeah.
and sedentary. And
Yeah, you understand? You understand? Like he's like the humble people. We're X's and O people.
okay, well, I just like history. But yeah,
TQI plus in the African nation of Lesotho, which nobody has ever heard of. $60 million for indigenous peoples and Afro-Colombian empowerment in Central America. $60 million.
how about you spend that money, Democrats, on Afro Americans here? How about that? You could have helped a lot of people out with that. Here, you son of a bitches.
But no, they spent it all on
$1
fucking
for
charging
making
stations.
mice transgender.
I love that one.
This is real. $32 million for a left-wing propaganda operation in Moldova. $10 million
This is real.
for male circumcision in Mozambique.
Okay, I'm just gonna draw the line there. Nobody wants a bunch of anteaters running around the world anymore, man. So I'll give them that one, dude. I'll give them that one.
Hey, give them back that money.
Hey, you know what? You circumcise these people. Thank the Jews for that one, dude, because those anteaters don't look fucking good at all. Jesus Christ. And you got one, don't you, Chris?
Yeah.
You
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my choice.
But yeah, man, I'm all for that. Yeah, let's circumcise these pieces of shit.
I keep mine clean. Yeah.
I keep you sound like Day. Yeah, they tend, but I keep clean.
But I keep them clean.
$20 million for the Arab Sesame Street in the Middle East. It's a program.
Elmo, you're gonna blow
$20
up the
million
next
for a
place.
program.
I'll have fucking
$1.9 billion
those
to
Afghans.
recently created Decarbonization of Homes Committee, headed up, and we know she's
This is the
involved.
part.
Just at the last moment, the money was passed over by a woman named Stacey Abrams. Have you ever heard of her? A $3.5 million consulting contract for lavish fish monitoring.
Okay, but I do want to say before we go forward is I want to see indictments, bro. I'm tired of this lip service shit. Like these people are doing this, these people are doing this. Fucking arrest somebody. What are we doing? Indict somebody. They indicted y'all's motherfucking ass. Like they indicted you people. What are you doing? Grow a fucking pair of balls, grow a spine, and indict somebody. Then what is this? You know what I'm saying?
One step at a time, my friend. One step.
No, dude, you need to start indicting, bro, because especially these leftists, bro, I'm tired of hearing it. Well, why aren't there no arrests? And I totally agree. Why aren't there any arrests?
Well,
totally
yeah, you
agree
can
with
understand. It's only been like what 2 weeks since most of his cabinet has
I
taken
wanna-
place. So I'm pretty sure they are going to. They just got to get there. They got to get the evidence. They got to get everything. It's a
It's a process.
It's a slow process, but I'm pretty sure they could speed it up now.
Chris, I want to see Stacey Abrams hogtied like a fucking pig she is.
Her and Big Tish.
No, but I'm being honest. Like, I really want to see some arrests, bro. I'm tired of hearing this
Yeah, I
shit.
mean, I do too. But I mean, you gotta face reality. It ain't gonna happen overnight.
They tried to arrest Trump with like the minimal fucking evidence. So let's go. Let's start arresting, and you don't even have to start arresting. Just start. Hey, you're getting subpoenaed to come to court
Subpoena.
for these corruption. So yeah, I need to see some indictments, man.
See if you do that, it's gonna prolong and prolong. If you get everything right then and there, like wait to get all the evidence, you can just get them guilty. Bam.
Oh, it's gonna prolong no matter what, dude.
So I mean, it is what it is.
But no, yes, start seeing some indictments. I want to see some action.
$1.5 million for voter confidence in Liberia.
Oh yeah, we can use that
$14
here.
million for social
How about we use that here?
cohesion in Mali. $59 million for illegal alien hotel rooms in New York City.
Makes me mad.
He's a real estate developer. He's done very well. $250,000 to increase vegan local climate action innovation in Zambia.
What?
$42 million for social and behavior change in Uganda. $14 million for improving public procurement in Serbia. $47 million for improving learning outcomes in Asia.
They're smarter than all of us.
Asia's doing very well with learning.
Love that shit.
You know what we're doing. Should use it ourselves. And $101 million for DEI contracts at the Department of Education.
I know that.
The most ever paid. Nothing even like it. Under the Trump administration, all of these scams, and they're far worse, but I didn't think it was appropriate to talk about them. They're so bad. Many more have been found out and exposed and swiftly terminated by a group of very intelligent, mostly young people, headed up by Elon, and we appreciate it. We found hundreds of billions of dollars of fraud.
All right. So I love that. I just, like I said, I just want to see some indictments. But that was good that I mean, I thought that was good. So, like you were saying earlier, so the American people could see. I want to see how they're gonna spin it. The liberal media. I know they're great at spinning shit, so I wouldn't doubt that they would. Like I said earlier, and when I did the podcast on my own, I was like, man, they remind me of Tommy Boy. They could sell a ketchup popsicle to a woman in white gloves. You know, like they're that good, dude. If the left's good at anything, bro, they're good at verbiage. And they're good at spinning stories, bro. They're excellent at that. I'll give them that, dude.
So ice to an Eskimo.
Huh?
They could probably sell ice to an Eskimo.
Yes, dude. They throw all these little fucking sayings in there. But they're good at it, man. They are. And
I like go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. I had like one question. I remember I texted you this last night. Like, if anyone knows, just drop in the comments. What was my boy fucking Cash Patel sitting in the balconies and not with the cabinet? Like, when the cabinets come out, I'm like, where's Cash? I kept looking for Cash, and Chrissy Gnomes and Tosi. But yeah, he was in the balcony. So if anyone knows why he wasn't sitting with the cabinet, I mean, if I don't know, lay it on the comments.
I don't know the reason behind that. Maybe I don't know.
Unless his parents were there and he was sitting with his parents or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
I didn't even pay attention to that. I remember you did text me that, but I was like,
I saw it. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, Cash Patel is a fucking G, dude. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
He's a beast G.
Now let's go ahead and watch this next part. And I'm gonna.
We're also identifying shocking levels of incompetence and probable fraud in the Social Security program for our seniors, and that our seniors and people that we love rely on.
But my thing is, like, I know, what are they protesting? The fraud? I mean, do they want the fraud to keep going on? Like, I don't understand it.
No, I think what they're protesting, it says, I think they know that they're going to be found guilty on some of this shit, but so they're trying to make it to be like, well, Elon has our Social Security numbers, and he knows this, he knows that. And I'm like, you really? I mean, okay, so if you're afraid, so you're worried about Elon Musk having our Social Security, the people who work for the Social Security, name me the person that has it, because like they have it already, and you don't care about those people having it, and why does it matter if Elon Musk? I mean,
and they're all.
He don't need. I mean, Elon doesn't need y'all's fucking Social Security numbers. He's a multi-billionaire. What the fuck is he gonna do with it?
Yeah, it's stupid because I understand that. I know what they're trying to say, but I'm saying for the average person that doesn't understand, that's just saying like we're the idiots. Oh, you're the idiots because there's no fraud. You're like going with the people that are booing because there's fraud found. So your thing is just status quo all the time. Like fuck it, let's just keep going down this fucking shit train until we just have this unbelievable debt that we're already in right now and just keep going. Like, fuck it. Hey, you know how to get yourself out of debt? Keep spending more money. That's how you do it. You just keep
Do it
spending more,
more.
and eventually it'll just even itself out.
Take it. It's like Fry from Family Guy or from Futurama.
money, please.
Hey, take my money.
It's just so idiotic, man. But yeah, let's go ahead and this next part's really good. I like it.
Or not, government databases list 4.7 million Social Security members from people aged 100 to 109 years old.
If it's false,
It
then prove him wrong.
3.6 million people from ages 110 to 119. I don't know any of them. I know some people that are rather elderly, but not quite
I like
that
when he calls
elderly.
Bobby.
Yeah, he goes.
3.47 million people from ages 120 to 129. 3.9 million people from ages 130 to 139. 3.5 million people from ages 140 to 149.
There he goes.
And money is being paid to many of them, and we're searching right now. In fact, Pam, good luck. Good luck. You're going to find it. But a lot of money is paid out to people because it just keeps getting paid, and nobody does, and it really hurts Social Security and hurts our country. 1.3 million people from ages 150 to 159, and over 130,000 people, according to the Social Security databases, are age over 160 years old.
I like this part.
We have a healthier country than I thought, Bobby.
That's fucking gold.
Okay,
That's pure gold.
pause it real quick.
That's pure gold.
Bro, did he memorize all this, or is it coming out the top of his head? 'Cause he hasn't opened that fucking binder up. He hasn't looked at one sheet of paper.
I think
that is so amazing.
Teleprompter. It has to be teleprompter.
There's no
But they
teleprompter in front of it. Look at it.
I don't know, man. Where they did say that he wasn't. It wasn't as prepared as other speeches, which is pretty wild because he talked for a long ass time, dude. Like
He
2
gave
hours.
some good numbers on that one. If those are real numbers, that's fucking amazing.
But that's the thing. Okay, if you're gonna say it's a lies, and they kept like yelling, like no Republicans ever yelled like that to a Democratic president, bro, ever. Now you could talk about Marjorie Taylor Greene, MTG, and all that. They didn't yell that crazy. It wasn't like that much. They yelled, they sat back down. They yelled, they sat back down. And it was like one or two times, and that was it. This is like just constant interrupting, yelling, dude. And I love how he just looks at him like, "Yeah, bitch, checkmate, ho." And that's the one thing I wanted to say. I don't know if I said it earlier. I think I cut my own self off. But I wanted to say, I guess it is good that they do these things because the people could see the outrageousness and the egregious fucking, corruption going on. And now they're going to always believe the news and say they're lying, but they're going to at least maybe that little hint in the back of their head is going to be curious. Like, is there really that much fraud in Social Security?
Yeah.
So maybe he reached some people with that. Yeah. So I agree.
Yeah, I mean, the people are going to see how just savage they are, especially what it is, those goddamn savages. But yeah, I mean, that's how we were saying earlier, like how Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene and that one dude during the Obama times, like they shouted one thing, and that's it. I mean, it was nothing big. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, they were like, I can't believe that they said something out loud. My God, they interrupted the president. I was like, I mean, yeah, okay, they had some, it was an issue, but it was nothing like how these fuckers were. One guy already got escorted off in the first 15 minutes. So that's one thing. And then now they just keep rambling, lies, and they have all this stupid shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree. Now let's go ahead and go to this section right here.
Lincoln was viciously attacked, assaulted, beaten, brutalized, and horrifically murdered.
He's not giving details. Just
Lincoln was stolen from us by a savage illegal alien.
She sure was.
Gang member
That was
who was
released.
arrested while trespassing across Biden's open southern border and then set loose into the United States under the heartless policies of that failed administration. It was indeed a failed administration. He had then been arrested and released in a Democrat-run sanctuary city, a disaster, before ending the life of this beautiful young angel. With us this evening are Lakin's beloved mother, Allison, and her sister, Laura.
This is checkmate, because look at the Democrats. Don't even fucking stand up, dude. How do you not stand up? How are you that heartless? Look at this guy right here. Look at, like, he looks pissed off about it. Who is this prick? Look at him.
Oh my God, really, bro?
I didn't even notice that person I watched.
I didn't even notice him either.
What an asshole. Who is this fucking guy?
Last year, I told Lakin's grieving parents that we would ensure their daughter would not have died in vain.
Bro.
That's why the very first bill I signed into law as your 47th president mandates the detention of all dangerous criminal aliens who threaten public safety.
Why did we
It's a
even
very
have to sign a
strong,
law
powerful
for
act.
that? Stupid, bro. The stupid thing is having to sign a law about that. Look at the Democrats, bro. You cannot stand up for Lakin Riley's parents, you pieces of scum.
They have no class, bro.
Dude, terrible people.
It's called the Lakin Riley Act. So Allison and Lauren, America will never, ever forget our beautiful Lakin Hope Riley.
Look at that prick again, dude. Who is this fucking? I want to know who that guy is. Look at this guy. Not even. Oh, dude, these dudes are scumbags, bro. I hope they take note of all these people.
Thank you very
All right,
much.
so I want to. So this one, this is a young JD, 13 years old, and this was a really heartfelt moment. I thought it was really good. I thought that was really good on Trump to kind of put him out there, and especially for his dad, he could tell his dad is, and he has a Texas flag, so there you go. But let's go ahead.
He's wearing a Texas flag for his shirt.
I like your shirt, sir. It's very nice. Look at that dad. You know he's proud as fuck, bro.
Since that time, DJ and his dad have been on a quest to make his dream come true, and DJ has been sworn in as an honorary law enforcement officer actually a number of times. The police love him, the police departments love him. And tonight, DJ, we're going to do you the biggest honor of them all. I am asking our new Secret Service Director, Sean Curran, to officially make you an agent of the United States Secret Service.
Oh, there you
I
go.
was mad ass, man, when I saw that part.
His first order of business is to go arrest black people. He's already arrested 4 black people for fucking looting. Nah, I ain't gonna talk shit. I don't talk shit in this good moment. Poor kid, bro. Survivor. I like the way his eyes opened up.
Got his cowboy hat and everything.
He's probably like, is this for you? That's
Do I
awesome.
get a paycheck now? What are my wages?
I know, right?
Thank you, DJ.
Not one Democrat stood up.
DJ's doctors believe his cancer likely came from a chemical he was exposed to when he was young. 1,000.
All right, we're gonna go forward, but not one Democrat. And that was a heartfelt moment. They could have at least given that little child
Standing ovation.
something, dude, something. I mean, they could
Yeah,
have.
they're all shitbags, bro.
Yeah, I thought that was really crappy of them. I thought this was real
His
heartfelt too.
12-year-old daughter, her precious Jocelyn, walked to a nearby convenience store. She was kidnapped, tied up, assaulted for 2 hours under a bridge, and horrifically murdered. Arrested and charged with this heinous crime are 2 illegal alien monsters from Venezuela, released into America
They are,
by
man.
the
They are,
last
man.
administration
Yeah, no.
through their ridiculous open
Crazy.
border. The death of this beautiful 12-year-old girl and the agony of her mother and family touched our entire nation greatly. Alexis, I promised that we would always remember your daughter, your magnificent daughter, and earlier tonight I signed an order keeping my word to you. One thing I have learned about Jocelyn is that she loved animals so much. She loved nature. Across Galveston Bay from where Jocelyn lived in Houston, you will find a magnificent national wildlife
I want to go now.
Yeah.
refuge, a pristine, peaceful, 34,000-acre sanctuary for all of God's creatures on the edge of the Gulf of America. Alexis, moments ago, I formally renamed that refuge in loving memory of your beautiful daughter, Jocelyn. So, Mr. Vice President, if you would, may I have the order?
That's awesome, man. I like that one.
Like how we had it ready.
No, but I just like that sentiment
Oh, yeah.
behind it. Like, and look at no Democrats stand up. It's a fucking
You had one right there. So
Yeah, but still.
no, I
dude,
know, I
that's
understand. I'm not saying that it makes it better, but
What a,
at least they had one person who had a heart.
that makes me so angry, bro. I'm sorry. Makes me angry.
Thank you very much. All three savages charged with Jocelyn and Lakin's.
I agree with him, but just the way it comes out so naturally out of his mouth. These three fucking scumbag savages.
Pieces of shit savages.
We're gonna murder them. We're gonna murder them for you.
They shouldn't even put him to the death penalty. They shouldn't give him the easy way out. They should make them suffer for the rest of their lives.
And then we gotta pay for it, dude. Fuck them. Just kill them, dude. Fucking
Nah,
kill 'em.
make whoever country that came from, they have to pay for it. Bam.
One of the
Almost
last
death.
things. One of the last things I wanted to show was now he talks about kids transitioning and how that's an issue. All right, this is one of my favorite parts. I would say this is in the top 3 because he says the truth, man, and that's what people need to fucking hear. Because the majority of Americans do not believe in this bullshit that everybody's born in a different body and there's 56, 76, whatever, 86 now. Who knows how many genders there are? And your Latinx, shove that up your fucking ass. I'm tired of hearing about that shit. Yeah, so I really did like this one. I don't know if you saw this one, Chris, where he talks about the kids transition.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and watch it.
Working to protect our children from toxic ideologies in our schools. A few years ago,
Yep.
January, Little John and her husband discovered that their
This
daughters
is all yeah. I had to do that. I'm sorry. I don't even remember that. And the first time I saw it, I didn't remember his
Yeah,
name.
I didn't even catch me.
You
Little
see
John.
Little John pop up like in Mortal Kombat. Whoopsie.
Yeah.
It's just like yeah. And it comes back.
Okay.
That'd be awesome, dude. They should have did that. Yeah. Okay.
school had secretly socially transitioned their 13-year-old little
Terrible.
girl.
Without
Teachers and
parent-
administrators conspired to deceive January and her husband while encouraging her daughter to use a new name and pronouns.
Terrible.
They, them pronoun, actually, all without telling January, who is here tonight and is now a courageous advocate against this form of child abuse. January, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I feel like I should speak up on those things when I was in education. I will say 100% they do this. 100%. This is Texas as well. This is a Republican state, and they do this here. Now you can imagine how it is in California and New York and these liberal states like Colorado, Massachusetts, all that shit. Because they used to tell me, I had one student one time, and this was a long time ago, and they would say, hey, by the way, her parents are very religious. And it's a true story. They were telling me her parents are very religious. Now, this girl, she dressed like a girl, acted like a girl, had a boyfriend, but she considered herself a gay transgender. So she did everything. Yes, she was just a fucking straight girl with a lot of turns.
Yeah, I was like, damn, there's a lot of weaves and turns.
It's all,
in there.
and you're straight. It's just, you're not gay. I'm sorry, but
She's just bouncing off the walls until she gets straight again. And I'm like, okay.
yes. So she had this, and I can't. I don't want to say right. I'm not gonna say her name, but she had a name, and she had a boy name. Now the boy name she preferred that in the school, and I had the principal come up to me and tell me, hey, by the way, since her parents are very religious, we're not able to tell her parents that she is a transgender. And I was like, that's not right. I'm not going to be a part of that. And they're like, well, if you ever have to call her parents, make sure, or his parents, because they say his, if you ever have to call his parents, make sure that you don't mention the boy name. So like an asshole, because I think, or not, I'm not even gonna say asshole. Why am I saying asshole? So like a
He's a
concerned,
decent human being.
yes, like a concerned adult. Every time I called, and I would call her parents regularly on purpose, and I would say the boy name, and they would say, "Who's that?" And I would say, your son. And they're all, "Who? I don't have a son. I have a daughter." And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. But over here we say your son." And they would be like, "What?" So it was probably the 5th time I had did that, and this was middle school, by the way, too. This wasn't even high school when I was teaching middle school.
Oh, fuck.
And yes, I was teaching middle school at this time. This was years ago. And so, anyways, they go and they finally went to the office, and then the principal called me in the office and said, "Hey, I told you not to tell the parents that because now the parents are pissed off." And I said, "Well, they should be. I'm sorry. They should know that their daughter is being called a boy at school and saying that her pronouns are he, him, and all the other shit. Like they were trying to give advice where they could give her hormone blockers and all kinds of other shit, like things that the parents should be informed of." And I would constantly, and one time the parents actually took me outside and they're like, "Hey, so what's going on?" I told them everything. I don't give a fuck. I was like, "Fire me, bro. I don't care. At least on my conscience I'll have." Because I know if my kid was going around school saying they're a different gender, I'd want the teachers to tell me.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, "Dude, tell me so I could address this situation." Because, like they say, most of them, like 90% of them end up fucking reverting back to their original gender anyways. It's just like a little stage. And right now it's the popular thing, right? So I can 100% tell you, I know in a Republican state of Texas, I can tell you that this is going on in the schools. 100%. I've seen it. I've been around it. I've seen teachers get mad at me, shun me. I've had a couple of teachers because they knew about it because the principal's friends with other teachers. They have their little cliques, man. In schools, it's like, the principal has her little clique of things and all
That's
this.
everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And they would just like look at me ugly, look at like kind of make up things about me. So anytime kids would say anything about me, because I was very in my classroom, I used to be like, "You're not just gonna fucking walk all over me. I ain't a doormat." So they would well behaved in my class and other classes. They were running wild. So anytime a kid would say, "Oh, or he hates women," or "he hates this," or "he's a conservative," I remember one time people tried to get me fired because I didn't even know I was conservative. I just would question them every time they say Trump's racist. Like, why? I don't know. Why are you conservative? And it was just stupid because the teachers would tell them to. We know he's conservative. Like, they would talk about me to
Like
the
if it's a
kids.
bad thing.
Yes, I know. Yeah. And yeah, man. So this does happen. Watch what they're teaching your kids. I never saw where they were showing them like gender queer shit and all that other stuff. I never seen that personally. I don't have any stories of that, but I do have stories. And this is just one of maybe 7 that I knew of where they were trying to hide the gender dysphoria from the parents. And this does happen.
Shame.
Now this is where I know
Thank
this is where
you.
Trump will scorch the earth in a bit.
Stories like this are why, shortly after taking office, I
Right.
signed an executive order banning public schools from indoctrinating our children with transgender ideology.
Yeah. They don't need to know about that shit when they're little kids, bro.
They need to live life.
Let them, if they want to be 18,
I
go
also
for it.
They gotta be
signed an
kids, bro.
order
That's what
to
they
cut
gotta
off
do.
all taxpayer funding to any institution that
looked at the
engages
dams
in
for
the
this one.
sexual mutilation of our youth.
He's just
Yep.
staring at them.
Look at he's just staring.
I'm not talking to the right. They know.
Look at JD Vance has that game face, bro.
Look at him, dude.
And
He's
now
just
I
like
want Congress to pass
he's
a bill
watching
This
everybody.
guy.
permanently banning and criminalizing sex changes on children and forever ending the lie that any child is trapped in the wrong body.
Right here. This is where it's
This
at.
is a big lie.
And honestly, why do we even have to say this? This should be common fucking sense, right?
Because it's gotten that fucking out of control.
Yes,
Man.
I know. I understand it, but it's just that was a rhetorical question.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The water through the frost gate.
But thank you for answering me, Chris. I appreciate it.
Oh, I'm listening to you. I'm concerned.
I'm concerned for your well-being.
And our
Oh,
message
someone
Right
think
here.
of the children.
to every child in
Right here,
America
baby.
is that you are perfect exactly the way God made you.
Yes. Now, why is this controversial? Now that's the one thing. So that's about all I wanted to wrap up with the speech Trump had. But I do want to say that Now, how are you gonna say all the time you're perfect the way you are? If you're fat, that's shameful to make fun of people like that because you're perfect the way you are. If you're this, if you're ugly, if you have messed up teeth, you have a study, you're perfect the way you are. But if you want to be the other gender, yeah, you're not perfect the way you are. You need to change that. You need to chop off your penis or your fucking tits or whatever that may be, and have and take hormones that are harmful to your body and your development. How the fuck does that make
It
any
makes no
sense?
sense. To an irrational and
I was gonna say to
to a rational
man.
man, a rational person, it doesn't make any sense. Like, no.
I don't think Trump would have ever said that before if they didn't fuck with him to the point where he's just like, I don't give a shit no more, bro. There's two genders, male, female, and he should have just threw on that kindergarten cop. Males have penises, girls have
boys have
vaginas,
penises, girls have vaginas.
and then that's it. Just I'm out. I'm mic drop.
Well, you gotta understand too, like Trump, it's his last term. Like he can't have another term. You know, that's it. So yeah, he's going balls to the wall. He's going all fucking out, bro. He don't give a shit. Like,
I love it, man. I love it. And yeah, man, it was a good speech. I thought it was great. I thought he did extend an olive branch to the Dems, but they didn't take it.
Yeah.
They were protesting them before the speech even started. So it's like going somewhere and they're already protesting you. Like you're not gonna win these people over. And that's the way it was. Now I know a lot of people want to see a little bit more of him try to extend more of an invite to them, but it's like, dude, you're not gonna invite the bullies.
Yeah, but he's been
party.
trying to work with them
Like-
too. And yeah, I mean that Trump has his fucking aggressive side. Like he's stancing,
try to
bro. Like
kill him and
he's
put him in
showing
prison. What
stance.
do you
Like he's
want?
not gonna back down. So and he doesn't have to. He's more in that mindset, like where you work with me, I will work with you. And that's it. It's that simple.
That's what I was gonna say. So, okay, I think if Dems really wanted to a lot of things to go their way, all they have to do is praise the man a little bit because that's Trump's downfall. If they just fucking learned from other people and be like, "Hey, you know what, Trump? I think you're doing a great job, but maybe you should put this in there." And you're doing a fantastic job. He'll
Have I
probably be
mentioned
like,
that before?
he'll probably be there like, "Oh, really?
Oh, I do
But
try.
get his
Yeah, I do
tie up.
try.
I do
But
try. Hold on. Can you say that in the camera?
We're quick. Let's get the media in here. I want everyone to hear this. I didn't say this. They said this.
and then they would get what they want from the man.
But-
I mean, hopefully it'd be something that's like reasonable.
Like if they want something done, you are the people to do it. You're the elected people to do it. Put it on the floor. But the thing is, the Dems they haven't showed one plan yet. They haven't showed anything. They haven't showed anything. All they've been doing is giving Trump and the Republicans shit. That's all they have done so far. They have no roadmap. They have no direction what their party's going to do.
Well, I think also there's just no middle ground anymore. I don't see middle ground with them at all. Everything that they stand for is totally off limits to me. Like there's nothing that they can show me that I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that sounds like a reasonable idea. Everything that they pull out and propose is just something that's not even like I want to even consider it. It's just stupid. Like it's literally them trying to destroy this country, and they're just literally trying to destroy this fucking country. And it's like I don't want to be a part of that. I'm sorry. I want us to prosper. I got kids. Maybe because none of them have kids. A lot of them don't.
I'm
going
to predict. I think Trump's third year or maybe his fourth year, his last year. I think the Democrats will get on. I think it'll be a different house. I think the Democrats will get on board because I think what's going to happen is during the midterm elections for the House, when you get new congresswomen, new congressmen, and all that, I think the votes are going to change. They're going to start electing different people. And I think the ones they elect who are going to, take over the new spots, they're going to be like, yeah, like we need to fall in line. I mean, not saying you got to go fucking like step to step, but like, you can argue here and there, you can weave here and there, but I think they will eventually come together as a house.
I thought that after this election, but obviously they have not. But we will see.
They have no one to run for the presidency. Everyone who thought it was going to be Gavin Newsom, well, he could barely run a state. Everyone's going to be polling low. They're not, especially if JD Vance goes in. No one's going to be JD Vance.
They still want to put Gavin Newsom, but yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. This is fucking the Texas disgrace. All right, Now, I just wanted people to see this just to see how fake this stupid bitch is.
All kinds of nonsense and bullshit. Let me just be real. And we weren't gonna sit for that shit. We wouldn't. You know, we showed up. And if he had some sense, then maybe we would have been about that life. But
all right, like you're not in a rap video, bitch. With the nonsense, that bullshit, that bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You do not talk like that, Jasmine Crockett. You went to prestigious schools. What do you talk? Ah, dude, this is the shit that heats me up, Chris. This heats me
They're
up.
trying to be something they're not, man.
It's just the fakeness of it all. The fakeness of it all.
And she's so attractive
It's bullshit. We was quains. We was kangs and quains. We got wangs and things.
And what's crazy is I find her very attractive. I think she's very pretty too. But why do you gotta talk like that?
Right. No, she's acting ghetto for no
Yeah,
reason. You know what she reminds me of? She reminds me of those '90s gangster rappers that were never gangsters. She reminds me of like CB4. You remember CB4?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch CB4. Y'all go watch CB4. The youngsters that if any young people are watching. But anyways, she's just a fake ass fucking ghetto hood rat now because she's not like that. I guarantee you. And I can't wait. I cannot wait till somebody that knows her when she's young puts out a video of her talking all elegant because she talks correctly. She does not talk like that, and I'm sure her parents. And I'm not gonna say.
I think it's just an act she's putting on. That's pretty much all she's doing. She's doing that to get constituents, to get the votes. That's it.
Because she's from Houston. She ain't about that life. She ain't about that life. Shut the fuck up, bitch. But dude, that's what I'm saying. Bitch, you never been about that life. You privileged your whole life. Like, what are you talking about? Please explain. Now let's hear the rest of this stupid shit. Oh, look at these people behind her acting like
they're trying to act ghetto too.
This ain't the basement, yo, MTV Raps. What the fuck is this? Get the fuck out of here.
y'all know he ain't got no sense. So please give some love. This took a little bit of coordinating to do for sure. We got some cool shirts. We got Madam Williams. He's hearing all kinds.
Oh,
He's spilling all kinds of bullshit.
But it's like, y'all talk about decorum, y'all talk about class and all this shit, and Trump cusses and Trump does this, Trump does that, and then you have this ghetto ass bitch where she's not even. Or the worst thing is, if she was ghetto, at least it would make sense. You got this bitch trying to act all ghetto and hood and act all stupid, and this is your fucking prize pig right here. Oh, dude, no. I think she just brings. She just shows how trashy she is. They're trying to lower her standards to trying to appease like her constituents, like the more ghetto constituents that are in Houston, I would assume. And that's the thing is, like, this is how little you think of your own people. They want you to act like a fucking idiot. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of intellectual black people looking at her like, why are you are a fucking representative talking like you're on a corner of a street somewhere selling fucking coke, selling meth,
Or trying to buy coke.
Yes, like you're acting like a ghetto ass hood rat on the corner. Like if right now, if I saw a chick talking like that, I'd be like,
Yeah.
brother. It's just so trashy, bro. Like, dude, that chick is, man, she's just a disgrace. She should be banned from the goddamn halls for this.
I
stupidity.
never even heard of her until like a few weeks ago.
Oh, dude, she's in the algorithm now, bro. They're gonna push her on.
She's gonna
us
be
big
part of.
time.
I hope she's not part of the squad now. That's what we need.
Oh, dude, she's already part of it. What are you talking about? Yeah, and she has a picture with AOC already. She's already part of the fucking squad. So this is the other one I wanted to show you before we end here, just because it just shows like I mean I don't even want to show her because it just gives her more. Or I don't know. Nobody watches this anyways. But I just don't even like. I don't like people showing her all the time because it's just giving her more and more credibility. And like I told you, people thrive off.
She is
hate.
attractive, so I'm gonna give her
they're
that. I mean, I do find her attractive,
Well, yeah, I'm not saying she's ugly,
but she's acting ghetto, and it's just disgusting.
dude.
It's like, no, she has no
again.
class. I'm like, bro, come on.
And she does have class. Now check this out. And people are loving this and they think this is the best thing in the world. But if Trump were to say this, Trump says shit or something like a shithole. He was a shit president. They make a big deal out of it. But look,
This is not what we should be doing. I don't even know why we fighting with Greenland. Why we fighting with Greenland? We fighting with Canada. We fighting with Mexico. Yet we in love with with Putin? What is happening? Like, this is not America. This is a terrible nightmare. Somebody slap me and wake me the fuck up, because I'm ready to get on.
It's like, do y'all want to be enemies with Putin, or do y'all want to be like, do y'all want to have a relationship with Putin? I think it's better to have some type of relationship with Putin and be enemies.
The nuclear power, yes. The number one
Yeah,
nuclear
I mean,
power in the planet.
Trump,
Yeah,
I mean,
I would say so.
y'all want to be, I don't know, dude. Like, how do you even articulate that to a stupid person? Like, okay, nuclear war with Russia, bad. So what does an actual responsible world leader do? Make alliance with them. He doesn't have to be fucking the biggest, the best alliance.
No,
You got to make some alliance. You have to talk to that guy. You have to make some type of friendship as two superpowers. Because if one nuke goes off, they all go off, and we're not going to live to talk about it.
But they won't say nothing about us funding terrorists up to $40 million a month.
Or fucking Zelensky, that fucking dictator.
That's memory hold that, right? Because that's not good. Paying fucking Hamas, paying all kinds of Hezbollah, all these fucking terrible fucking organizations that we already covered before. If you want to go watch our last podcast on what was it? Friday, right? Yeah, that's fine though, as long as you're doing that. But making like a peace treaty with another nuclear power so we don't let the
World War III begin.
World go into chaos is a bad thing now. And I don't know how, but I mean, they figured it out. And yeah, I guess they just want to like shit on Putin the whole time and then try to make a deal with him or just wipe him out. And that's gonna, you don't think people are gonna come to the aid of Russia? Like, are you serious? Like, what is your plan? Like, what is your plan? I don't understand.
They don't even have a plan. That's the one thing.
That's
Trump
the problem,
does.
yeah.
Trump does. It's lay the law down, make peace with your enemies, and strengthen your allies. Strengthen your friendship with your allies. I mean that's the smartest thing to do. Keep your enemies close, or what does it? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. It's basically what it is.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, this ain't the first time that we've shared alliances with evil people. Like we've done that many times. I mean, we did that with Stalin. One of the most evil people on the fucking planet. He killed way more people than Hitler, but people don't know that. They just put Hitler on there because Hitler's sexy, he's fancy. Not sexy as in looking, but like he's just flash. Like he's Hitler. Everybody loves to talk about Hitler, but they don't even know Stalin killed way more people than Hitler. He put Hitler to fucking shame with his deaths. Stalin killed his own people too. He don't give a fuck. He's like gulag you go. Yeah, man, I don't understand it. I think we need to talk peace deals. I know Zelensky said he's ready to talk peace because we had him bent over a barrel. The UK thinks they're gonna help him.
They're not gonna help him. They're gonna give him one check and be like, "Hey,
Europeans,
that's it."
Yeah, the Europeans are idiots if they want to go to war for this. So let them go. I say you go fight it out, bro. Have a good time. And don't call us or don't try to put no false flags, which I know they'll do to try to get us involved. And everything else, everything else, I just think it's silly, and I think the Democrats are just gonna say their talking points. I mean, it's always Russia, like Trump says. And I think Jasmine Crockett needs to stop acting ghetto because that's not you. You're not from that life. You never been you never been about that life. You never been in the corner slanging drugs. You've done everything right your whole life and be proud of that. Let black people see, instead of letting black people see a ghetto fucking person, she's in the Senate and look how she is. She's just like us. Why don't you let them see a prominent fucking well-spoken person? How about that?
Someone who succeeded. Someone who goes trying to beacon and show them like, hey, you work hard, you can get where I'm at or higher.
Yeah, like me, I'm not in Congress, and if I was, I would talk a lot better. Like, I'm gonna talk the way I talk with my friends, and this is a friend podcast that we do. The way I talk to regular people, because I grew up in that kind of lifestyle. I am not. This ain't a fake thing. I never faked anything. For her, if I grew up in like a prominent neighborhood with everything given to me, I don't know why I would even want to talk like that. And if you look at even back when we were kids, man, in the 90s, look at all the fucking black shows, Fresh Prince, you got Family Matters, you have Hanging with Mr. Cooper. None of like they talk slang and stuff, but they were showing them in a positive way, right? Like you see all of them. It was like study hard, do this, and it would show like cultural problems going on with the black communities and stuff, and they would address them in a intellectual way. They didn't just show a bunch of ghetto people.
Right, where they stayed ghetto and stayed down low and everything. Like
Yeah, like, hey, we rich, but we're gonna talk like
Like, we're not
this.
we're,
You know,
we're
like,
keeping our roots. We're not forgetting anything. Like, no, like if you want to
yeah,
better yourself, you have to
and it's
get
like
out.
that's not your roots.
Better yourself.
That's not your roots either.
I don't know. That's just the way they
Yeah,
think, man. And it's crazy that she's just trying to be someone she's not. I mean,
I don't know. I think Houston's gonna vote her. I mean, I think Texas will vote her in. She's gonna be a lifer, bro. Unfortunately, just because they already propped her up. Once they dude, it's just like it's an act, bro. Just like AOC, she was in a talent agency, and this one hit the fucking checked every box. Hood, black, gonna fucking bring her people down. Yeah, boom, boom, check.
until
Let's
they
get her
find
in
someone
here.
better.
And
Like we need more
and then
Candace Owens in this world.
yeah, I would say yes. I would
Like,
say
definitely.
Candace Owens. That's letting the
Yeah, we
hood
need
get
more
it big
Candace
enough.
Owens, more Brett Coopers, and the
Yeah, give me a young Thomas Sowell. I'll fucking vote for that guy any day of the week. Well, let's go ahead and end it here. I hope everybody's having a good middle of the week. It's hump day. Mama,
hump day.
hump day. Y'all have a good night and hope to see y'all in the comments. Hope to see y'all subscribing. Like and subscribe. Let us know if you have anything in particular that you want us to talk about. We'll do our research and talk about it in the way that we do. And y'all have a good night.
Okay. All right, guys. Thanks for joining the podcast. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please like and subscribe, like John said. Get the latest and greatest of Samurai Blitz. Hit those comments, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Y'all take care.